Hi friends, it's Miss G again. Good morning, my beautiful little children. Good morning, my smart little children. Hi, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we are going to talk about numbers. Who can tell me what you know about numbers? Ooh, yes. You're very smart already in numbers. But we're going to learn just a little bit more today. So, can you hold up with your fingers how old you are? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? Are you 5? Are you 6? Are you older? Awesome. Okay, so we just used numbers in real life to talk about how old you are. So numbers tell us someone's age. What is another place you see numbers? Yes, so we see them on a clock going around. That's how we tell the time. We see them on calendars, the days of the month. We know, like, my birthday is April 2nd. Well, number 2 is your birthday number. So we see them on the month. Let's see, what else? Where else do we see numbers? Yes, we see them when we're going down the road. There's these white signs that have numbers on them, and it tells us how fast to go. Do you help your mommy and daddy read those signs? Yes, next time you can ask them and say, how fast does it say we should go? What number is that? Sometimes it gives us the name of roads, like Highway 501. So we see numbers everywhere. What is different about numbers versus letters? I hear this misconception all the time. Kids want to tell me, oh, that's a letter, and it's actually a number. So what is the difference between a number and a letter and the alphabet? Well, the difference is a number tells you how many. It answers the question, how many? A letter tells you what sound. What sound? A letter tells you the sound. A number tells you how many. And they are different. A number tells you how many. A letter tells you what sound. Can you say it with me? A number tells me how many. A letter tells me what sound. Okay? When I say sound, I mean noise, like A, ah, B, B. That's a sound. When I say numbers, I mean like 1, 2, 3, right? How many? How many years old are you? 2. Well, if you're 2, that means you've been in the world for 2 years, right? You were in the world 1 year and then 2 years. Okay, so we're going to talk about 0 through 10. Now, let's go ahead and name these numbers because these numbers have names just like the alphabet. They have names and we need to know their names. It's very important that we know their names. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try it again, just a little bit faster. Can you count with me this time? Yeah, you want to try? Okay, let's do it together. Ready? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, there's a ton of more numbers, but this is what we're going to focus on right now because this is where we're going to start. We have to have a starting point, right? So we're going to talk about 0 through 10. Now, who can tell me how many 0 is worth? How many is 0 worth? Oh, I heard some good answers. It's worth nothing. If you have 0 of something, you have nothing. And sometimes 0 is good. So for example, if you went to school today or you had to go to a daycare today and you didn't have to go in timeout, that means you went to timeout 0 times, and that's a good thing, right? But if you have 0 suckers, that can be sad because everybody wants a sucker, right? But we can't eat suckers all the time. Okay, so we're not going to put a value for 0 because it's worth nothing. Nothing. It means you have nothing. 1. How many is 1? Can you hold up your finger? 1. Good job. How many noses do you have? 1. How many mouths do you have? 1. Good job, guys. All right, so I'm going to put a value of 1. It's a little bitty square, isn't it? But it's called a unit. Can you say unit? Great job. So we put a unit of 1. All right. Who can show me 2 with your fingers? Great job. 1, 2. 1, 2. So 2 has a value of 2. So I'm going to use my units and I'm going to show a value of 2. I have 2 units. Okay, number 3. Who can show me the value with your fingers? 3. I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we are going to put how many units under 3? That's right. We're going to put 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, do we have 3 of anything on our body? No. Everything is either 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I have 1 nose, 2 eyes, 1 lips, 2 ears, 2 arms, 2 elbows. You get the idea. All right, so we don't have any 3s on our body. We don't have 3 arms, right? We don't have 3 eyes. We'd look like a monster if we did. We'd look silly. Okay, so let's move on to number 4. Number 4, who can hold up the value of 4 with their fingers? Oh, good. Okay, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I'm using my counting finger. Ooh, it's very important to have a counting finger. I'm using my finger and I touch everything that I count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if we don't, guess what? We lose count. And then we get our numbers mixed up. That's the biggest mistake I see kids do. They miscount because they go, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And their fingers like, what were you doing with your fingers? They're not counting the right thing. So always make sure that you're slow and you count by touching the item. 1, 2, 3, 4. No need to hurry when counting because we want to be right. It's better to count correctly. Okay, so let's put up our units. And how many units are we going to put up? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now 5. Can you show me 5? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many units am I going to put up? That's right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, does anybody notice? It adds one more every time, doesn't it? Huh, it adds one more every time. One more, one more, one more, one more. All right, 6, 6. Can you hold up 6 fingers? I lost my pointy finger. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to point with my pinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. How many units am I going to put up? Yes, I'm going to put up 6. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is getting a little slow. So, do you think you can get up and do 6 jumping jacks? Can you do 6 jumping jacks? Can you show me? Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna count. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay, good job. All right, go have a seat. Okay, now we are going to keep counting, and I'm just checking out my units for a second. What number comes next? 7. Yeah, 7. All right, how many units? Oh, we're not ready for that question, are we? Let's put our fingers up. You ready? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many units am I going to put up? That's right, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 is 1 more than 6. Yeah, good thinking. Okay, what number comes next? 8. That's right. Can you show me 8 fingers? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little fingers. Okay, now we're going to put up 8 units. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is 1 more than 7. 8 is 1 more than 7. Okay, next, number 9. Number 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 little fingers. Okay, let me get my units. All right. Now, how many units are we going to put up? 9. Do you think we can count that high? It looks a little high. You think so? Okay, let's see. Let's see if I have 9. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I had to cut some more because I thought I had enough and then I misplaced them. Can you believe I did that? Okay, it happens to the best of us. So 9 is one more than 8. Yeah, so we use 9 units, and it's one more than 8. Now our next number is fun. What's our next number? Number 10. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, something magical happens when we get to 10. So when we get to 10, our units combine and make what we call a 10 rod. A 10 rod. Can you count and make sure that there's 10? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it's called a 10 rod. Can you say 10 rod? 10 rod. That's right. So they're all grouped together to make one group of 10. So I'm going to put my 10 rod on the board. And guess what? 10 is one more than 9. So I'm going to write that down. So to get from 0 to 1, it's plus 1 more. To get from 1 to 2, it's plus 1 more. To get from 2 to 3, it's plus 1 more. To get from 3 to 4, it's plus 1 more. To get from 4 to 5, it's plus 1 more. To get from 5 to 6, it's plus 1 more. To get from 6 to 7, it's plus 1 more. To get from 7 to 8, it's plus 1 more. To get from 8 to 9, it's plus 1 more. And to get from 9 to 10 is plus 1 more. So, plus 1 is how we get to the next point. Now, let's prove it, okay? So, let's say I have 1, and I'm trying to get to the next one. How many more fingers do I need to hold up to get to 2? How many more fingers? That's right, 1 more finger. So, plus 1 more gives me 2. What if I was holding up 2 fingers, and I wanted to get to my 3rd finger? How many more fingers do I have to hold up to get to 3? That's right, 1 more. And now I have 3. See, I proved it. Just add 1 more to get to the next number. Add means like we put up 1 more finger. We put up 1 more finger. We add 1 more. Okay? All right. So we have 0 through 10. Do you think you guys can do 10 jumping jacks now? Okay. All right. Stand up. Get in your jumping jack position. And I'm going to do the counting. Are you ready? Get set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you do 10 jumping jacks? Good job. Thank goodness we know how to count now because we know how many jumping jacks you did, right? That's important. Okay, so when we're talking about numbers, 0 through 9 are what we call the ones numbers. We group them into the ones numbers because there's only one of them. There's only one. There's only one when we're writing it. There's only one number that we're writing. Whereas when we get to the 10, we have a 1 and a 0 that make up 10 when we're writing it, right? But it has a value of 10. So that's called our tens place. And we'll get to that as we go on. I know it's a lot for your brain today. But we call 0 through 9 our ones place number, and we call 10 our tens place number. Okay, so who wants to sing a song? Me. Can you sing with me? Okay, I'm going to teach you a song. Now this song goes to 100, but we're going to stop earlier because we're only learning to 10 right now. And we're just introducing to 10. We're really going to learn about the different numbers each week as we go through our lessons. So make sure you subscribe down at the bottom, okay? So, let's sing. I will sing it first, then you can sing it with me, okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then we're going to stop. There's more, but we're going to stop right there. I know it sounds a little weird. We're going to stop. And then we'll keep singing and adding more numbers to it as we learn them. Okay? All right, so you sing with me. Ready? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, you want to sing it again? And this time, we're going to use our fingers and hold them up as we sing. So for 0, we're not holding up anything, right? Because we have nothing. And then as we sing, we'll put our fingers up. Ready? I'll sing slow because it's hard to get our fingers up in time. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, you gonna do it again? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. Good job. Okay, so it won't sound as weird as we add more verses to it. I know it sounds a little weird just stopping, but there's a lot more to it, and we don't know those numbers yet. So as we know the numbers, we will sing more, and we'll learn the whole song all the way up to 100. Can you count to 100? Yeah, we will get there. I'm so excited. Okay, so today we talked about number names, their names and what they look like, and their value. So we talked about number names and their value. And their value to get to the next number is always +1. Okay? So that's all we're going to talk about for today. But in our weekly lessons, we will go through and we will continue to add on numbers and learn about numbers and learn about all the different ways we can see that number. We can see it in 10 frames and 10 rods and clocks and holding up our fingers and tally marks, all kind of cool ways to represent numbers. And we'll also look at the word form and learn to read the number. How cool is that? We're going to combine alphabet and numbers, putting our letters to create the words that the names of the numbers. Yeah, that's why it's important that we learn to read and know our sounds. Okay, so we're going to go. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Toodaloo.